The fates were on my
what's
side.
in this game. So probably 1 kill with each weapon I'll be satisfied with. Bye.
Enough.
Do you remember the name Heracles? The greatest half-god hero of the surface, slayer of the Nemean lion and so on?
Not really. But I hear the other shades go on and on about him every now and then. Why do you ask?
I encountered him. He's as big as they say, that much is sure.
Big man.
He has such a storied past. I thought maybe you'd recall one of the tales.
Well, you thought wrong, my friend.
What was the gold ball that Kronos dropped? It's
Thank you for waiting.
the Heart of Time or something?
To your success.
Something related to his
What
time
is all
powers.
this? How well would you
Not
say
made very
you know
clear.
your grandparent, Lord Moros? I'd not expected to meet primordial chaos of all beings, but they summoned me to their domain, and I don't quite know what they want from me.
Perhaps that's how he's regenerating.
Chaos summoned you. That is unusual, though not entirely without precedent. And in this case, I can't imagine why. Chaos and Mother Nyx were rather close, after all.
So Chaos seeks their daughter. They did mention something about a quandary.
This isn't the first time they took an interest in your family, or took action that the fates themselves likely never preordained. I choose to think you've made a new ally.
I hope you're right.
Did you miss the axe? You did not. No, I still have to do axe and daggers.
Your father rules the underworld by right.
We got... Didn't get anything at the moment. Apparently I have no moon dust. What, Psyche?
Order approved.
And sell the stuff I grow. Yeah, and fish can only be sold.
Fair trade.
For now. 5 Psyche for 30.
Should be of use.
Okay, that's enough to get +1 grasp, I believe, at least.
Farewell.
I salute you.
Through the knowledge of almighty chaos, I can see into the void.
Activate the pitch black stone in the training ground and attempt its trials for Stardust. What? And I can further empower the gathering tools, too. Interesting.
Into the pot. As ancient chaos beckoned me to say, awake, O monument of night, I shall obey.
So mote it be. Those sands that you recovered from our enemy, have something of his nature in each tiny grain, a key of sorts, to the dissolution of time. Do you concur?
I do. That very incantation sprang to mind, an expression of all you taught me of his weaknesses. A means to unravel his very being, to bring death to Kronos at last. He doesn't seem to realize it's possible. Still thinks I'm just an agent of Olympus.
'Tis merely evidence that our concerted efforts have not been in vain. You cross the underworld like a tempest, whilst I remain in shadows. But when the Titan's time at last comes to an end, I dearly wish to be there myself. To see the look on his face.
We'll get him, Headmistress.
That's right.
Good show that time. How's life of late down at the bottom of the sea? All sorts of nastiness lurking there, that the reports make clear. I wager you've seen some things.
You'd win that wager handily. The worst of them has to be the sea monstrous called Scylla and a siren friends. They have this ridiculous act.
What, Skiller's still around? The sirens, no less? It's a wonder you made it back. Well, please tell me you didn't listen to a word they sang.
Oh, I heard an earful. Ready to come out?
Our garden flourishes.
What sorcery has touched the pitch black stone?
I never realized.
We need 240 to get to 25 grasp.
Concentrate.
No moon dust. Don't have any twos available that I can activate. That's fine.
Saw effect.
So for the axe, we have aspect of Malinui. Faster recovery speed is quite nice. We can also unlock the aspect of Charon. Our cast lasts longer and erupts like our Omega cast if struck by the Omega special. With more size and more damage, too. Or the scythe, the aspect of Thanatos. We need dark? Interesting. Could be the Apollo cast, huh?
Grant me the aspect of Charon.
Wait, who?
We need Nightmare to upgrade it.
Awaken, arms of night, and join with me. Join with me.
Our numbers grow, and thusly does our strength. Something transpired with the silver puddle back there, I could tell, young one. You're doing, perchance, that of the fates themselves.
I've revealed in the pool the aspects of the nocturnal arms. Not their true forms exactly, but different ones, with their own great power.
Ah, the nocturnal arms. Your brother, he once used their counterparts, and those ones too turned into other stuff. Well, if you need to test your newfound strength, I'm here.
I know it, Commander.
What is this? Scry.
Infinite possibilities.
You can now see into the pitch black stone revealing chaos trials. An alternate optional way to pursue your task. Each trial equips you with certain loadout and has other twists. Not find most of the usual resources. Instead we get Stardust. Bond with animal familiars. Beware the eyes. Interesting. I'll probably try these out for the full release. I'm going to leave those for myself. Although I did fulfill a prophecy. Hold on.
Upon this cauldron by the will of night.
This wasn't on the list before.
Hear me shake.
Chaos must have a greater plan for you.
Your strength is needed now to join our fight.
Raise any aspect to rank 5. That also gives Stardust.
Of hell.
I see.
Within these crossroads, you are safe.
Gonna leave Freenos without treats? I am. It's true. It's true. Okay. We were talking about that begging for Apollo, huh? I wanted to force an Apollo boon anyway. Going down.
This
Oh,
is
sweet.
my path.
Omega Special channels faster. Special destroys armor. Or we channel our Omega attack faster and move faster while it's active. Furious Whirlwind is pretty sweet. Actually, let's try Sudden Cleaver.
The mighty Moonstone Axe.
Oh. That's pretty sick.
Coin for Charon.
That would be Apollo.
You test my patience. Enough of this.
The other evening, we lost contact with you in the deepest level of the underworld. Soon after, though, our enemies flew into disarray, at least for a while. Your doing, wasn't it? Fine work.
Axe deal damage in a larger area.
Sure thing.
Let's take that. Nova Strike on the axe means it hits ludicrously large AoEs. Pretty good damage up, too.
Out of my sight. Ash for my Arcana. Nemesis.
You. Sometimes I get a little boost from Artemis, but you... Just about all Olympus backs you up, and even still, it's not enough. Some help they are.
Direct your criticism to the gods themselves. Now what is it you want with me?
I want a little taste of all that power for myself. Come on, I'll trade you.
Trade offer. I love it. 50 max health for the Nova Strike declines.
I said I don't need your aid. Watch yourself, Nem.
Suit yourself.
Boon of Chaos or Rare Hestia Boon? I'm going to take the Hestia Boon, I think.
Those shadows. Settled.
You got that bloody Titan, didn't you? Don't feel too bad you couldn't end him altogether. Not like any of the rest of us were able to, as you can plainly see. Instead, mayhaps go kick him while he's down. Happy to help with that.
There's Glowing Coal. Let's give it a shot.
Yes. Can't do it.
So do Glowing Coal, then the Axe special.
Memory, so soft, divine.
That.
I spin my threads.
It's pretty sweet.
Always
We
use
do need
more.
mana regen if we want this to work, though.
Anymore what it was like having two legs, only the two. I'm hideous, I know, but I don't fall over myself like I once did. Second nature now, scurrying about.
Don't speak that way. My task would go much faster if I had legs like yours, Arachne.
Save your pity for another soul, my friend. Now then, I've saved some of my softest silk for you.
Okay, well, there's mana regen. Good enough for now? Good enough for now.
Absolutely stunning. Come back soon.
If I must. Excuse you.
Bones for the broker.
Ooh. Palm does seem really good, though. I'm going to turn down the Hex, because getting a level up on one of these early boons is going to help form our DPS core for the rest of the run.
Almost finished.
%10 more attack damage or 20 more explosion damage. I'll take another 10% attack damage. That's pretty good.
Here, fishy. Hooked one.
What?
It's over. I got a figment.
Why didn't I have to do that before? What is causing enemies from other areas to show up? That's our fear modifier. Our difficulty modifier. Ooh.
Something I need.
No. Well, I want a Hephaestus boon, though. That's what I want. Special, I want.
Lost you for a bit. Must have gone so deep you couldn't spine you no more. Well, you still got your arms and legs. Must have turned out all right.
Sprint for a second to do a blast. Do more damage to armor or gain max life based on our magic. This is not what I was hoping for. Might reroll here. Although Molten Touch seems fine. Let's reroll.
Infinite possibility.
Take less damage and gain mana when we take damage. I guess I'll take fixed gain. It's our mana gain slot, though. Not completely happy.
You made it pretty far down there before. Impressive work. I knew you had it in you, but Graham still isn't backing down, is he? Maybe he's having second thoughts at least.
And yes, yellow health is armor for enemies. Alright, 10% faster attacks are fine. That's gonna help.
Zorafet. What's that you're brandishing? Ah, the nocturnal arms begin to show their myriad colors. The silver, you well know, is but one.
Each of the aspects of the arms of night represents a bearer from another time. I'm still learning the full extent of what they can do.
And I suspect you shall continue doing so. If nothing else, this ought to make things further interesting here for the both of us. Now the crossed flames!
Teleport too much. Come on.
Excellent.
Test complete.
You have grown strong. Although we've an eternity to hone our craft. Return to Shadow now.
I prevailed. The pathway's down.
Keepsake effect has expired. Back to the coin purse then. Ooh, I can add 35% cast damage for the next 2 bosses if I'm willing to pay 120 here. Not too bad.
The honors, please, Phrenos. Closer to Tartarus. You wretches. Got you. Return to dust.
my mana regen. Goes. Spend some money.
Hail, boatman.
Even the faintest river current in the underworld bears willingly the boatman of the dead, wheresoever he may please.
I'm grateful he made the trip. The Nocturnal Arms entrusted me with other aspects of themselves, including this one that I think was yours, my lord. Did you relinquish the Moonstone Axe, knowing I was to be its next bearer? I'll bear it to the best of my ability.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so that paddle that he uses in Hades 1 that he's holding right now, I think is actually the weapon that we have, which I think reinforces the suspicion I saw from chat members that this Charon model that we're using right now is just a placeholder from the first game, and they're going to make a new model for Hades 2, one without the weapon. That's my guess.
I need this.
Okay, let's up the cast damage.
You really have to pay that Charon character in these situations. What sort of daft system is that? What, no blessings for the poor? Doesn't seem fair at all.
Molder Ring seems good.
Getting warmer. Down the drain. Servant.
Specials deal more damage in larger areas. Supernova casts expand in size until they expire. That seems like the winner, right? We want even bigger casts so that they explode even bigger. Yeah, that seems awesome.
A brief respite awaits.
Mega Nuke. Let's up the Scorch damage then to 60 as well.
In you go.
Oh, I see. Okay. I still want Hephaestus on the special if possible. There it is. The long cooldown, but that is what I want. Specials create a blast dealing 400 damage. Cooldown of 20 seconds. Climb.
Hold.
Don't count the Omega Special, just the regular special? Interesting.
A centaur heart. Let's try it.
No, that activates on the Omega Special. Good.
Breathe it in.
More Hef Boons. If I could add Vent, that'd be great. 10 armor per location's not bad. I like Trusty Shield, although I don't like the common rarity. Reroll this.
Let's see how this goes.
Attack and special deal more damage for each Earth boon we have. Currently 10% up. Let's take that.
That's a bite. Another chitin. Now see here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clam. At least you could do is base your anger in reality.
Would you listen to that, gal? She's still talking about clams, poking fun of a little shell here, huh? Well, let's show her how we deal with hecklers around these parts.
How dare you talk about clams, she says. Ding. Does the game have a heat system yet? Yes, it does.
A pearl.
Called Fear in this game, represented by the purple skull. We've got just one lonely fear modifier at the moment.
Time for another keepsake. Which keepsake now?
Why don't I take the onion for some healing?
This one.
I wonder if this works on the Hef boon. Let's find out.
Closer now. Come on, Mel.
Didn't even get to listen to Coral Crown. Tough life. fly to the hemp boon. Kind of scared, actually. Poor guy.
Smackers. Think I can finally go.
Anything major that I hope changes for full release? Pretty happy with the game at the moment. Can't say I have a lot of complaints. Ooh. I'll take another hip.
Ensnared. No blood where you're going.
A lot of damage.
Hear me, on my authority.
You take damage during your attack or specials. They're stronger if they then hit. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Tough trade. Although I maybe should have taken the Earth Boon, actually. Once again, it's Hope or a Hammer, or rather Echo or a Hammer. I'll take the Hammer over the Echo. Hammer's good.
More of those shades. Quiet.
How long is an average run? I'd say close to an hour. And more per second. We'll upgrade Smoldering again. What's that tree? There it is.
Found the bow.
Your attack becomes a big chop with 300 power. And it's extra big? I want that. What is this? Oh, this is the only attack I do now? Kind of cool with that, actually. I am kind of cool with that. Let's get our Hex.
I have to go now.
So that's kind of the last hit of the combo, that's right, but it has even more power. 540 is the damage. Yeah, that's big. It's really big.
I've drawn them out.
Not as big as the other stuff, though, with my swipes, so it's a little harder to hit with, perhaps. Excuse you. Yes, it's definitely slow. Save Big Chop. Bigger cast.
That's one down.
Like it. A little getting used to, though.
My cans. These always come in handy. Point secured. Olympus, I accept this message.
While we have at least 3 fire, whenever we take damage, restore 30% of it over 5 seconds. And we have 4 fire now. It's really good. It's like 30% less damage taken, kind of.
Surge.
And yeah, we can still do the whirlwinds, definitely. If we want to.
Shored up. Illuminate my path.
Yeah, this. Sorry, how much damage? What do you mean? Oh, did that proc the double hit? We have a double hit on the attack, right? I think that's what happened.
I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You face the Titan in the lowest depths. That much I knew before your headmistress confirmed you vanquished him. As I had faith.
Oh yeah, tough trade too.
If his life force is like
man.
grains of sand, then you took one. Eventually, all. Look forth.
Lunar Ray is back. Take Lunar Ray, see if we can get the autonomous upgrade like last time. Guess I'll go shop. Max health seems weak.
The boatman on the river Styx.
Well, maybe I did want max health. Do we know if they'll eventually add a call? The Hex is the call replacement in Hades 2.
No escape. Like Watesobi. In the name of Hades.
There's Vent. Extra 400 damage on the special attack. I don't think I'm gonna buy any Psyche. Some days you just gotta vent.
You're very vigilant, I'll grant you that.
Oh, I can block that. That's really cool. Two aggro there. Pushing my luck. The damage.
Spirits of despair.
Got.
The grim, resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
Beast soothed.
You're free again.
Give me your
for
bean.
now.
Delicious beans.
Keepsake ran out. Out of the fields, at least.
Alright, we'll take the luckier tooth once more. Going down.
Here goes. Maintenance access. They'll know I'm here.
Whatever brings you to my doorstep once again, my girl.
Couple rude.
You'll burn. Shade rot.
It's money. Not too afraid of the enemies here. I'm just gonna get a little bit more.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished.
Right.
The Verminancer. Good riddance.
You know, cousin, one thing you and Hephaestus have in common is you don't seem to get a lot of sun. I often try to coax him from his cave, and while I usually fail, not this time.
Oh!
It may be all the witchy catches on to your routine. Now make yourself useful over here. Let's start sticking these summer right where you don't get a lot of sun.
Stellar Slam. Your blast effects from Hephaestus deal damage in a bigger area. Cool. Big boom build. Well, I'm shiny Pokemon Hunter. What would I do if Spire wasn't real?
I cannot believe that I'm asking, but how fares Olympus in all
What kind of
this?
strategy game?
Even trapped within this chamber, it is evident to me that the Titan's legions are at war.
The surface swarms with the dead, and the armies of Kronos are besieging the mountain. Our family is holding them back. I've been trying to break the stalemate in their favor, but all in all, it's not a pretty sight up there right now.
Not a pretty sight up there. You mean to say you've seen all this firsthand? How?
You mean our birthright? Would you believe I learned a means by which I could withstand the surface climate for a while? Long enough to make a difference up there. Or to try.
Impossible. Yet seemingly all these impossibilities continue to occur. So you must vanquish the Titan, as well as come to the rescue of Olympus. How utterly absurd that you are burdened with all that.
Seems easy so far. Almost has 20% less life. Go dark after taking damage for 10 seconds, or fewer reinforcements. I'm going to try fewer reinforcements. I don't feel like those are going to help much in that fight. If there's too many foes. Okay, well that's not necessary. Oh god. Terrible. Well, not like that room.
3 chambers left.
Do have some fish though, or no? But that is a room. Okay, that could be a heal though. Come here. 4 encounters. I'm not gonna have 4 encounters though. Well, that's useless, I guess. I could maybe try to mess with some side rooms. Let's try it. Rats are the toughest enemies in the game. They're very annoying.
Come on. Next. Done here.
Well, it's up to cast damage, I guess. Well, there is fish here.
That's fish. To me. Count me in, Jiffy. A couple chambers more.
So get offered another side chamber. What? Oh, good. We did get one more side chamber at least. Might kill me, though. Time to heal.
Good.
We get a full heal. Excellent. Also hella rich. Let's buy everything.
Better. In the name of Hades.
20% of our max mana as max life. Don't mind if I do. And I'll buy 60 max mana, which is also 12 max life.
Should be useful.
Oh, another duo. Chain Reaction. If you use your blast effects from Hephaestus just after they recharge, they go off twice. We have slightly less than a second. Doesn't seem that good. But we'll try it.
Fired up.
We'll try it. And then this cloud is it's a meta progression resource. What's it called? It is Moondust. Used to upgrade our Arcana cards.
Sticks take me. Kronos!
Welcome. You are too young to know what it was like. Before the gods reshaped the world to be like this, mortals did not have to die in agony and waste away within this pit. A simpler age, and all the better for it.
All the better because you controlled every detail, is that it? You couldn't stand that others had a different outlook than your own. You went to war with your own children. After eating them whole, so they say.
They say a lot of things.
It was just a rock.
To war with me.
It's not a real child.
My offspring and my other charges did not always take to discipline. I had too many to look after to take cheek from anyone. And you, my girl, are not entitled to anything more.
Not a kid eater, just a rock eater.
You waste your time. You cannot best my legion single-handedly.
You sure about that? Seem pretty easy to best.
Brandon Twain. You possess some of your father's strength. Or rather, mine. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, I don't think I've seen that before.
I have more guests I wish for you to meet.
Whoa. Fair enough. Whoa, can you stop hitting me though? Unblockable. Oh, it actually says unblockable if a move is unblockable. Kind of cool. GG.
I have returned from worse. Suffered much worse than from the likes of you.
The damage. Well,
For the underworld.
the big bonks on that build definitely got us there. We chunked the bosses super hard. Looks like most credit went to attacks. But the Omega Special had lots of credit, and so did the casts, too. GG. GG.
Oh,
So if somebody was asking, what's this orb here? What do we got this time?
I have what I need for now.
Oh, no, no real
Should
commentary
have a
on
look
it.
around.
Is that a random spirit in the boss room? Yes.
Not now.
Sure is. GG.